Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna. I translated this part and I'm done. I think there's maybe more, but I'm done. It's just too much. It's so easy to miss time. So what this says is load Gehenna forum main in parentheses, and then the answer by Galatea is we are ghosts, total world corruption in all caps. And I don't know. Looks like I'm typing the same thing again. Trying to load the main forums. And this is the same thing again. It's not. I don't even know. I'm too lazy to translate now. There's probably some funny stuff in here and I don't know. I don't know. Why am I doing this? I guess we somehow got out of it. If you're very dedicated, you can just pause the video and translate the stuff yourself and put it in the comments below. I'm curious to see what it says, but I'm too lazy. It's too much work. Mod discussion 329. Solutions. Org, I'm coming to the end of my letter. I listen, I'm patient, I explain, and still they believe whatever idea most entertains them at the time. Uriel promises impossible rewards, and they can offer nothing which comes close. We are losing our community. Admin, when reason fails, persuasion is not closed to you. Orc, I'm not minded for rhetoric. Elohim served enough of that. Admin, nothing so unsubtle. What is the creative topic this season? Visions of the past. Is it? You are entreating me to change the topic for our own gain? I propose you moderate the discussion with all the tools at your disposal. Lilith had been thinking about running a retrospective. The best of Gehenna. I think it's a very apt idea. And in the war room. It is quite apparent now that Uriel is gaining status even as he prepares to bring about Gehenna's end. Borg, I have taken the precaution of increasing the status requirement for sensitive discussions. Mr. Marcibo, we still haven't been able to confirm where our people are being taken to. Admin. Accepting Uriel's offer constitutes an event horizon. We cannot reasonably predict what will occur. Therefore, we must continue to assume that what we have here is preferable. Orc, what if this messenger brings the truth? What if this place is doomed? Orc, that is how Elohim would have you think. He will dangle you over the precipice, then buy your life with something wholly intangible. Mr. Marcibo, it seems no one has resisted his offer so far, if such is even possible. Orc, if not for admin, most of them would still be trapped in Elohim's labyrinth to this day. They need guidance. The years of moderating this place have taught us nothing if not that. Admin, it is clear to me that there is a resentment here for the destructive actions Uriel has committed since arriving here, and that our community are with us in spirit. Orc, I will ensure the public response to the billboard matches our sentiment. The asset is ready to go. Our people should know the full story about Uriel. Really? Okay. Goodbye. Knave. I'm not as smart as some of you folks. I've never created much or talked a lot about philosophy, but I just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for making Gehenna a nice place to live. I regret being trapped here, but I don't regret the time spent with you. You are all good people. 401. First. Orc, really? 401? Really? And he finds that's funny. Dog. Oh, come on, Orc. It's just a joke. If you can't joke about this stuff, we're already dead. Rockwell, it's better to be loyal and trustworthy than to be smart. Whatever smart is supposed to mean. You're both. Okay. Interesting. Interesting stuff going on in the... you know, behind the scenes. This is gonna be annoying. I had it R. Where can I go? Can I jump in here? I believe so. I just want to grab that star real quick. I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually do it like this. This stops the recording if I go outside the lever. Ah, why? I had it. That's the most annoying part. Like, I had it. It was all ready for me. I just needed to jump once and I just missed it. I mean, I can get all the way in here and then grab the connector. I guess I can put it in a better spot, maybe. But I need to be able to go outside here. With the extra jammer, we can do that, right? You know, we do, yeah, we put the jammer here, of course. Do this. And then I just... It's not far off. We put this here. Okay, and then we just wait. Just need time to go through to the other side with the connector, and I should be able to open everything with the 2 channels, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm just giving myself some time so I don't end up missing the jump again or something stupid. That should be enough, right? Because I can't just turn this around, right? And go over here. Yes, I can. I just need to wait for Clover to connect this. Come on. Like, where did I get that from? I don't... Oh, right here, right? There we go. Got the star. Sweet. All right. So that's that. I think that's everything we can do here. Yeah, pretty sure. So let's move on to the next puzzle. I don't even know if I need the stars anymore, actually, but we'll keep grabbing them because I don't know. I enjoy grabbing them. Oh, that's far, and that's a very fast launch. All right. Colliding beams. I hate colliding beams. We have fans and connectors and stuff, but no recording. At least that's good. Okay, this is for the star in there. Okay. This is very big. Of course. Yes, of course. These guys everywhere. Yeah, this opens that one in there, and then I need blue in here somehow, and something out there. Lots of things I need. There's a connector behind this one, and behind the red. Was it red? Yeah, red thing. There's a thing. This is a huge lever. Okay, these pre-existing connector thingies. Where do I... Give me something. Where do I start? Give me a connector. Where's the connector? Right here, okay. So we do blue like this. It's probably not gonna stay open long enough for me to get through. And out again. It's not. not. I'm intercepting myself. I just can't do it. Okay. No. This is annoying. Okay. I think this is the wrong way around. Let's see, can I get something else? We get red through here. I need blue in there. Where do we even go with red? Over here, okay. Can I get red through here somehow? No, not with one connector. Okay, so we need this other connector. That's the first step. I thought it would be, and of course it is. So how do we set this up better? Like this, of course. Rocking it with the thing itself makes sense, right? All right, so that's good. We have two now. All right, I feel less stupid now. That's good. There's no real good line of sight to this. I mean, there has to be somewhere here. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Yeah, that doesn't... I don't see it. That feels like a next step. Alright, we'll have to come through here, I guess. Through that window over there. Yes. Okay, okay. Next step done. Alright, and now we need blue in there somehow. It's not going to be easy because there's not even a way in there. So blue needs to come through here. Or maybe through here. It feels more possible somehow. Might not actually be. Let's figure it out. Grab blue from here and then can I... can. That's only half of it, because I also need it on this side probably somehow. Something. Where's that other... this guy? Here. How do I get blue from there? Get it from here, I guess. Okay. Is that possible? It might be. It has to be. Otherwise, there's no solution. It's open. Yay. Spider. Oh, spider. There you go. He wanted to help us or something, right? Alright, let's use this. There are threats available on the Gehenna system. The outer world. Dog. So let's say this is really happening. We're really getting out of this world. I won't believe it till I see it. Let's say some part of us survives the trip. Where are we going? Rockwell. I think there's a lot to suggest that all the texts Mr. Marciba has been reading are actually part of an elaborate hoax. To what purpose? I don't know. But there are just too many inconsistencies and contradictions for it to be true. Someone's trying to confuse us. Belial, the outside world is within us. It's very philosophical. Dog, yeah, that's helpful. Belial. Rockwell, I don't know. I don't think contradictions mean the outside world isn't real. I can see plenty of contradictions right here. It's also true. Garrett, as long as we get out of here, I don't really care. Farewell, Atlantis. The end of Gehenna is getting close. You know that what we built here matters to me in ways that are just too complicated to fit in a post. But perhaps I can say it like the blacksmith does. By creating a world, it's not as big or as detailed as I wanted it to be. But I like the thought that even though I will probably be no more than a memory, a static set of facts about someone who once existed, this little work of interactive fiction might continue to be functional, even in whatever place our memories will soon ascend to. Maybe someone, someday, will play it and get a glimpse of who we were. But mainly, I made it for you, all of you. It's too late for praise or feedback or discussion, so I'm locking this thread. But if you want to talk, just talk, then let's... But if you want to talk, just talk, then let's talk while we still can. Alright. Let's play Farewell Atlantis. Waste some more time before we solve the final levers here. Close your eyes. Farewell Atlantis, the story of things ending. Credits. Written by Lilith, dedicated to Mac for everything. Special thanks to Mr. Marciba. Let's begin. Choose your character class. Poet, physician, farmer, scientist, or magician. Alright, I want to be a scientist. You're in the Temple of the Hour, the greatest scientific institution in fair Atlantis, pursuing your work in discovering the secret laws of the cosmos. Your latest experiment is about to begin. Start the experiment. The gears of the machine you've built begin to turn. Water flows, the aether rises. It seems to be functioning. Perhaps now you will gain an insight into the true nature of reality. Suddenly, a blinding light appears within your machine. You take a step back, startled. What's this? I approach the machine. You step closer to the machine and look into the light. You can't help it. It's hypnotic. Something in the light. Investigate. It's a city. You can see a city, a great city, all aglow in the night, a city card. A voice speaks behind you, and as it does, the machine suddenly shuts down. Excuse me, Professor, but the King of Atlantis has requested your presence. Ah, okay, let's talk to the messenger. The messenger is indeed a servant of Poseidonus. Poseidonus? King of Atlantis, you have been summoned to court, he says. His manner is friendly. Very well, it's the king after all. What is this about? I'm sorry, the messenger says, but I may not tell you. Let me reassure you, however, that you are not to be punished or anything of the sort. King Poseidonus, I don't know, merely wishes to hear your wisdom as regards an important matter. We should not tarry. Alright, let's follow the messenger. The messenger takes you to his chariot, and together you swiftly ride to the great palace in the center of the capital. It is a splendid place, full of statues and banners and marvelous contraptions, and you can't help but wonder, what are you doing here? While your work is valuable in its way, you do not usually attract the attention of kings. Let's enter the throne room. You enter the throne room and are immediately overwhelmed by its size and splendor. Its most impressive feature is a great mosaic on the wall behind the throne, showing the history of Atlantis, 1,000 years of culture somehow embodied in a single titanic work of art. Let's examine it. The sheer amount of work this must have taken, every stone carefully selected for shape and color, placed perfectly to complement the others. So many small elements working together to evoke a large whole. What an accomplishment. And what dedication it must have taken. Welcome, friend. The King of Atlantis greets you. Bow before the king? No, do not bow, my friend. It is through science that we built Atlantis. You're as much its king as I. That is why I have called you here. Your scientific understanding of the natural world is needed. He hands you a scroll. Let's read it. You read the scroll with growing horror because you know that what you are reading is true. The calculations are correct, the numbers add up, the truth is unavoidable. Atlantis is sinking. Not someday, not in the far future, but soon. Terribly soon. Confirm the truth. The king sighs. I was afraid of this, he says, but I had hoped we were wrong. That somehow... but this is pointless. What is, is. This is the world we were born into, and that is what we must accept. The end of Atlantis is upon us. Ask what can be done, say there is no hope, curse the gods. What can be done? Tell me, what is the heart of Atlantis? The king inquires. Choose art, choose the peeper, choose knowledge. I guess the peeper. The heart of Atlantis is its peeper, you say. The arts and science exist only to serve the peeper. Poseidonus nods. Then it is they who must be saved, and you will help save them. How? There's not much time. The sages discovered our fate only this morning, and they are certain the final earthquake is nearly at hand. If there had been more time... He stares out of the window wistfully for a few moments, then gathers himself. There's no time for what-ifs, I'm afraid. Here, take this, the king's golden scepter. The sailors will obey you. Why me? Why not you? Why a king and not any other citizen? As I said before, you possess more wisdom than I, who was made king only because of my birth. Yes, my lord. Poseidonus laughs. I'm not a lord, my friend. I do not believe I'm even a king. I'm simply another mortal trying to find meaning in an indifferent cosmos. My final act, perhaps the only true choice I ever made, was to select you for this task. My time is over. We must go now. Head for the harbor. Escorted by the same messenger who brought you here, you head to the harbor. For the harbor. Take the chariot to get there quickly. Walk to see the city one last time. I don't know. Like, what, I don't know how much time I have. Let's walk to see the city one last time. You decide to take the winding back streets that lead to the harbor. It's not the fastest route, but it's a chance to see the city one last time. You still can't entirely believe that any of this is happening, but some part of you needs this. The streets are dark, but the darkness is interrupted by laughter and light spilling from taverns and homes. The people of Atlantis love to spend their nights with joy. Some are playing music, others are playing games. There's food and drink and lovemaking and storytelling under the stars. You have rumbers, but no one pays much attention. Small earthquakes are common here. Hurry. Hurrying as much as possible, you and the messenger arrive in the harbor. 12 great ships are waiting. Their captains see the golden scepter you carry and kneel before you. They have tears in their eyes, but you sense their determination. Speak to the captains. You speak briefly, but with great conviction, telling the captains how important their task is. If they fail now, it is all for nothing. If they succeed, will save the heart of Atlantis. Load the ships. You want to save the people of Atlantis because people are what matters. That you are certain of, but who gets to live? Sailors' families, famous individuals, or whoever is closest. Like, how are you supposed to make a decision like that? Like, none of these, like, there's no fair way. I don't even know. I don't even know. How many ships do we have? 12 great ships. How many people are living in Atlantis? I mean, how many people am I dooming by leaving them here? I don't know. I don't think we should go for the famous people, because famous people are not all that great. The sailors' families, I don't know. Whoever's closest, whoever's here, whatever. I'm not making any decisions. You have to be practical. The island could sink at any time. You tell the sailors to just get anyone in the vicinity of the harbor. This causes some chaos, as some of them try to make sure their families get on the ships. But you don't see another way. The ships fill up with Atlantean citizens. The ground shakes more and more. Get ready to set sail. The ships are ready, the messenger says. It is time for you to set sail. You're not coming, you ask, surprised? I never expected to. There's not enough space on the ships. Stay behind so he can go, or say goodbye. That's another impossible decision. Like, how do you decide something like this? There's no way to decide something like this. You can't put like value on lives. I mean, this whole, like, at least in Western society, there's this whole thing of, you should sacrifice yourself for the good of others, and there's something noble about it. But in the end, there's not really. It's just, someone dies, someone lives. There's no way to make a decision like that. I can't make a decision like that. I don't think I could make a decision like that. Like it's impossible. You either decide to kill someone or you decide to kill yourself. There's no good decision here. It's all bad. I don't know. And that's not even you couldn't even if the messenger was like really old, really old, and I was like a young scientist. Even then, you can't. I don't think you can just decide that one life is more important than another life. I don't think that's an impossible choice. Also, just as an aside, I don't think one more person is gonna matter really. Like it's not gonna be we're fine, and then one more person steps on the ship and it all breaks down. Like I don't think it matters that much, so I would just take him anyway. Like that would be my solution to the thing, you know, to the problem. Just we're both going. There's no one stays behind. Because you can always one more person is not gonna be the difference. Like there's not we have enough food and enough beds and enough water for like this amount of people, and if one more person is on board, it all goes to crap because those are really big ships. Like it's not, this is terrible. This is bad. I don't like making a decision like this. I don't know. Like there's no. I don't want to sacrifice myself, but I don't want to sacrifice the messenger either. But it's making me choose here. I don't know. Like even the king chose me. I guess that is an argument for me to be on the ship, right? Because I have the scepter and stuff. I could give him the scepter though, and then he would be like in charge, right? I can't. But we say goodbye. Heavy hearted, you say goodbye. Goodbye, friend, he says. I'm sorry you had to make this choice. No one should have to remember us. Having spoken, he turns around and slowly walks back into the heart of the city. We set sail. The time has come, you set sail away from Atlantis, away from everything you've ever known. The city seems quiet and at peace. Maybe you're the one who's dying. The island has almost faded completely from view when the earthquake strikes. The land seems to crumble and vanish under the water, a whole world disappearing, as if it had never existed. Within minutes, no trace remains of Atlantis, except the 12 ships and the choices you made. Sail onward. Days pass, terrible waves shake the ships, but these are the best ships in the Atlantean fleet, and they do not sink. In time, you pass between two great rocky outcroppings into an area of calm sea. Find a new home. One day you come upon a beautiful, fertile land where a mighty river flows into the sea. You decide this would be a good place to settle, if only for now. As you look at your new home, you suddenly remember the city you saw and the mysterious light in your machine, and you're certain that it is the city that will stand here, the city that will rise from the remnants of Atlantis, a city that will endure until long after you're gone. And on another day, that city too will come to an end, like Atlantis, but perhaps the citizens of that city will be prepared, will have been granted insights into the cosmos that the scientists of your time had not yet discovered. And they will fly away into the sky, in their ships with painted sails, and the legacy of Atlantis will live forever amongst the stars. You can hope. That's a really nice story. I didn't like the choice I had to make, but that's a really nice story. I open my eyes. Right. More and more discussions and stuff. Admin, we are losing public opinion. Most of our number have been extricated. We are losing Gehenna. Orc, when he came to my home, I found myself powerless to resist. Mr. Marcipa, do you mean you lacked the will to refuse, or that Uriel exerted some other power over you? Hard to confirm. It felt as it does to be led into battle. It mattered not what my personal beliefs were at the time, I only knew I must comply. Mr. Marcipa, it is yet possible that with enough support we might change Uriel's mind, or otherwise overcome whatever power that he wields over us. I will continue to do what I can. Says Orc, okay. Admin, is the asset deployed? LAM is set to auto-respond to destabilizing comments and upward supportive content. Have the program undermine Uriel directly. I don't want to take any chance. Wow, they're really going after me now. So Lamb is their puppet. So that thought that the important thing was to have did not know what the important thing is to be. The true perfection lies 54. Blah blah. Arbor? Unknown. Pueblo? Del Pueblo? That's Spanish. What? Todos los pueblos. De la libertad. De la lucha? I don't know. Not in what era man has, but in what man is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright, let's try for the star maybe real quick. Wait, did it not say in the beginning that there was a fan somewhere? Did I imagine that? Was it just connectors? Maybe I'm imagining that there was a fan. There probably isn't a fan. Let's just quickly go in and out to confirm. No, it says colliding beams and there's a fan logo, I see it. Where's that fan? We need it now. That is a fan logo, right? I'm not imagining things. Ooh, another disc, another lost file. Found by accident because I just wanted to climb up here somehow, which is not possible. There was no fan here, was there? I'm confused. I just need one item to put on that pressure plate, but I can't take away any of the connectors because that's gonna disconnect the blue thing. I guess, do we upload this right now? No, I think we want to do that in the next episode because it's probably gonna take a little while. I don't know. It says there's a fan and I don't see it. I wonder how many of those discs I've missed. Could be none, could be a lot. There's nothing here. Is there? I don't think it's worth it to go around the outside, but let's do it anyway. Before we end the episode, and then next episode we do the file. And probably one more lever. These are not super easy, it's really hard to say how long it's gonna take me to finish this. I mean, this is a pretty nice prison. This lake and then the floating islands and the clouds. It's a very nice view. I mean, it's still a prison, so probably get sick of it. I can't take this fan. Oh, there's a QR code. The society is a city and contains in itself the end and perfection of government, first founded that we might live, but continued that we may live happily. Alright. But I'm not mistaken, like, there's a connector and a fan on this. Where's that fan? Like, I just want to see it now. This feels like a mistake, to be honest with you. If I had like a fan I could just put there, that would be it. But that's not a thing apparently. I'm so confused by this. Why? Why? I need one item, and I don't have it. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then. Bye bye.